so much soul, about to bust out the room. All different flavors, way more than 32. From these shoes, you can't mess with these dudes. Nike Reeboks, about soccer knees. Golden Gooses on dudes, it's crazy. Converse collab made like easy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Soul Brother, hosted by yours truly, Flexx Luther. And today, guys, we are blessed with a guest. What's up? What's new? And how you feeling, my guy?
Hey, man, I just want to tell you, hey, boy, the way you just, okay, hey, all right, let me get myself together. Joe from the H, Fifth Ward, Houston, Texas. I'm always say that. Photographer, videographer, aspiring cinematographer. And I also host a podcast, and I also just love creating. That's me. And I appreciate you having me on today.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate you, taking time out your day to hop on the podcast, man. I know time is valuable.
Yeah, so, it's cool, man.
It's
cool.
You popped up a little early. I was like, okay.
Hey, I like to check out spaces, you know what I'm saying, just to see just get a feel for the energy, you know what I'm saying, like if it was different coming, it's noisy or whatever, like just not even in here, but just noisy. I want to just be able to see what the vibe is, but yeah, it's nothing, dog. We here.
Yeah. That tells me a lot, man. That tells me a lot about you.
Hey, that's just
that tells me about your upbringing and everything.
Yeah, man.
I'm that same way. You see, I was early. I'm like, oh
yeah, because you thought you said, oh, okay, I'm gonna get here before him. I'm like, nah, I was here. I got here. You got here I got here 5 minutes before you did. Because by the time when I got here, I parked and walked around. You came, so I was like, that's good. We're gonna get started then.
Okay, I like it. So we're gonna hop right into it, man. So first off, how do you pronounce your social handle?
So I'm gonna say it like this: it's HigherLxng. That's how I say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when people say HigherLxng, they're not wrong. So the name, like how I got to that, it was I think either 2015 or 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I had been off Instagram for a long time. So for a few years, I should say, because I had Android. So in college, I had Android. I didn't get Instagram until like a year or so later after people on iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it. I was growing it. And then I got to a point where I was tired of social media. So I just got tired of people on social media. So I deleted my Instagram. I think a year or two later, I deleted my Facebook.
Yeah.
And I didn't get back on Facebook until last year for business.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up getting back on Instagram after I listened to Pimp a Butterfly. It was something on, I don't know if it was Mama or Immortal Man that I listened to on To Pimp a Butterfly. And I was just like, yo, okay. Let's get back and let's just be who you want to be, like deeper or whatever. Like my page used to be a lot of art, a lot of nature, a lot of moon shots, a lot of poetry. Like my page used to be just like very eccentric, very abstract. Still the same thing with the words. I used to write the word posts on there, and so. The name just came to me. I ain't gonna lie. I want to say like it was either in the dream or I had just an epiphany.
Yeah.
And I was like, HigherLxng, and I'm like, what does that mean? X is the placeholder. So for me, it means higher learning.
Mm-hmm.
It means higher loving. It means higher living. It means higher laughing. It's just trying to do something on a higher vibration, on a higher frequency, like. The song by Andre 3000, Vibrate, when he's just repeating vibrate higher, that's when you come to my page, I want you to see like just a different frequency. Because it's a lot of nonsense out here. So
yeah.
That's what I try to promote. So yeah, it's like I said, when people say higher learning, it works because it's a part of it.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. So like whatever you on that day, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, that's smooth. I like that. Because I once I got put on to you, I was like, I wonder if it's higher learning.
Yeah,
And then when I would watch you like pronounce it, I'm like, well, he ain't saying higher learning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what it is. So that's why I went with that question. I'm like, I don't even know. This is
when people say it, like that's why I don't correct nobody. Like when they say it. Cause I'm like, it is that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanna be multifaceted in what I express.
Yeah.
And so that's basically what it is. It's just a multifaceted thing. But like I said, higher learning is a part of it. Like I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the wisest person, but I do have wisdom and I do have knowledge and I do have a way to articulate it. I do have a different way of expressing it than everybody. So that's really what it is. Just being in tune and given the resources or the mental capacity that I have to inspire people, to encourage people, to motivate people, and to in some ways educate people, but not like, oh no, you gotta do this and not like that. Just like give people a different perspective to look at something. So that's really what it is.
Nah, I feel that. I mean, so when you speak of your social handles and how you approach things like community, that seems like that's big to you.
Yeah.
Like, is that where you would you say that's your purpose, your reason, community?
I want to say it's a part of it because when I grew up, like my family, I mean, it still is today.
Yeah.
My family was everything to me, is everything to me. And like people being in sync and being in love and care and kindness with one another, that's a very important thing to me. That's one of the most important things to me because it's just without that, life can be so much harder. Life hard with it. You know what I'm saying? But it could be so much harder without that. And so like I guess having that sense of community within my own tribe, having that sense of community within the church I grew up in, like, and then having the community at school. Like when you go to school, you have your pocket of friends.
Yeah.
Like community is a very huge thing to me. That's why when it started becoming like a buzzword in the space that we operate in, I was happy, but I was like, I don't want it to just be a buzzword. I want it to be real. Like what we're forming is a community.
Yeah.
You know, and then like you have your community, I have my community, and then they can cross.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, community is one of those things that I truly value, which is why I have a lot of grace for people because I can see the potential and the light in people even when they can't see it themselves, even if they've wronged me or done me wrong.
Yeah.
And I try to give grace and I try to, you know, and I always have forgiveness, even if I never talk to a person again because that's for me. It's for that person too, but it's for me. But I try to have grace too because I always have hope in a person. That's what I say. And so in that hope that, you know, we can get on the same page and build something, that's just really what I look forward to, what I look to.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I definitely with community within sneakers.
Yeah,
it's one of those.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The way it's used.
Yeah,
there's a lot of positivity that comes from it.
It is.
But
it is.
Right behind it is a lot of negativity that comes from it. I mean, we get our people that have their group, that have their circle, that doesn't like this circle, and me recently, like I noticed that, and I was like, in my personal life, I'm not like that, you know,
right? And
I'm always telling people like, whatever I'm on social media, that's how I'm gonna be
in real life, like, right?
So like, it is never gonna be like, oh dang, he not doing all that, talking about this and moving forward,
right?
And right. You know what I'm saying? So when I noticed that I was moving different on social media, I was like, man, let me draw back. Let me go back, because if you go around people that know me, they're gonna be like, nah, bro, ain't. He don't be on no stuff like that. Like
and it can suck you in like that.
Oh, what?
You know, I know I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, social media brought out jealousy in me. Like I know people that say I never had a jealous bone in my body. I didn't until social media. I didn't have imposter syndrome until being in this space. I didn't have like, I don't hate anybody on this earth. I always say that, like, if I ain't hate my dad after what I went through as a child with him, like I can't hate I can't hate anybody. So, but it does, like, it did used to enrage me, make me upset, because I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why, like, I've taken a hiatus on Twitter. Like, I had to get off of that, man. And if you in this space, you like, I had to get off of that, man. I had to.
Twitter. I like Twitter, man.
Yeah,
I like to have, like, I like to call
just free, open. Yeah, right. But, and it's in real time, like, in Twitter, like, you can't get that on Instagram.
Yeah.
But on Twitter, it's like that.
But I noticed that without that context of how you're trying to say what you want to do and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's right.
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
It's like it can dramatically change, and it's just like, then, you know, the insults get thrown. And
it get crazy.
The back and forth, and I'm just like, yeah. So I was like,
the DMs open, the text messages open, the group chats open, everything.
Yeah. So I was like, let me. But it takes a lot of self-awareness to admit to, like,
sure.
I seen some jealousy. I got some jealousy because social media show you things that, I ain't gonna say you didn't know that exists, but like, that's not in your scope.
It's in your face. It's right in your face, because you gotta think about it. You don't necessarily see the same people every day, but on social media, depending on who you follow, you see the same people every day.
Yeah.
If they're online and you're online, you seeing them, you interacting with them. Yeah. So you see it's in your face every day.
And then you seeing that growth, and most of the time nobody's putting the losses on social media.
Nah.
So it's always like, dang, win, and you might be losing at that time. So it definitely
And that's why I don't think you have to do that, like, put your losses, but I try my best to speak to, like, tough times, hardships, bad times. When this did happen, because, you know, like, on my first episode of my podcast this year, I talked about being laid off twice in the same year. Like, and I talked about, like, never getting an interview, not a call back after applying to hundreds of jobs. So, like, you could tell, but it's like, again, it's the way that you articulate it, because somebody, you know, it's vicious. You'll get eaten alive. Oh yeah, okay, he ain't. Oh yeah, see, but God, I can't be going through. I can't go through life.
Yeah. Then that's the beauty in the ugly within social media. Like, there's so many walks of life that will take what you said and the perception of it in so many different ways. Like, some people can be like, oh man, that's so motivating. And then some people be like,
I'm tired of it.
I'm tired. Yeah, man, what you crying for? You know, like, it's so many ways. And then, of course, nobody's gonna see it, you know, your way. Not everybody.
Not everybody. Most people not. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you got your people that's going, you know, pat you on your back, or, you know, like, man, that shout out to you, you know, getting on here talking about it. But most of the time, people looking for that click and those likes. So they gonna say the one thing that's gonna get everybody, you know, grumbling. And most of the time, it's not positive. You know what I'm saying? It's let me say the most.
We finna rage bait.
Yeah. And then you hit the, I'm just playing, bro. Like, that's what really gets me to the, like, we done went back and forth for 15 minutes. You
don't like that manipulation? You don't like that gas? You don't like that, man? You don't like the game? You don't like that game, man? Come on, man.
I don't like that, because I like to have a productive conversation. So if you truly feel like that, all right,
let's talk about it, right?
Yeah, then all of a sudden, now you don't want to talk about, I'm just playing. I don't know. Why you so upset? You know? What is going on?
And that right there is the main reason why I don't get into spats online, because I ain't gonna lie, I take a lot of stuff. I'm a serious person. I'm a serious person. I'm a sensitive person. I take stuff seriously. No, I might not take it personally, but I take it seriously. Because words is power in words, and I had to learn. Sometimes, a lot of times on social media, people just saying words, and they're not even thinking about the power that they may hold.
A lot of people use it as just a game. Let me just get on here and be this person, and And that, like you said, it took me a hard time to realize that, because I'm viewing everything like, all right, man, we grown men.
Yeah,
here. We grown men. So like, why would you say that? Or why would you move that way? Like, because I'm viewing it as in everyday life.
In real life. You're looking at it as reality.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, there's no way
that this will be what it is in person. Right.
I'm like, there's no way. Why would you move like that? Ain't no grown man gonna be, or grown woman gonna be moving the way you moving, or saying what you saying. Cause I'm just like, you got to work next to this person.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you gonna say that and go back and talk. No, nah. They gotta. You gonna hold your tongue, or you gonna say it in a way to where
it's palatable, or in a way that a conversation can be had.
Yeah.
Not just I don't like you, or your life, or the way your eyes. God, dog. And then I was just playing, bro. Like, why would I even? Cause you said it.
Yeah, like, cause I come in here every day and I clock in and I got a family and I'm working. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, and a lot of people, this is their life. This is their livelihood.
That's true.
So when you like, oh, well, that ain't good, or that shot ain't good, or what are the people get defensive. Nobody wants to be told something's not good, especially something they're passionate about.
Right? Yeah.
And then just for you to be like, oh, I was just playing anyway. You actually doing pretty good. It's just like, bro, don't do that. don't do that. Don't do that. But you talk about your upbringing and you talk about family. If there was a way that you could describe where you're from, Houston, in a photo or a visual, what would that be?
It's kind of like the way that for the Love Of series I do, talking about like the shoes in my life, that started this sneaker journey, that started this my collection. So like, for me, it's so many layers to Houston.
Yeah.
And I know like a lot of us from, and it's probably the same way out here too. Like when you back home, when you at home, a lot of people get tired. Some people can get tired of the stuff that's at home, and it's like, we don't want to be known for that. But I'm like, if you're known for that and it's not horrible, just be known for that.
Yeah.
So like me, like, I know people tired of the slabs. I still love slabs. So I love slabs. I love cars. I still love grills. You know what I'm saying? I know people, we not just grills and slabs and codeine. And I'm not saying like, no, that's not all that we are. That, the rodeo, like, but it's a part, to me, it's a part of Houston. So for me, it's like my films, for the Love Of films, like I shoot in the same hood I grew up in.
Yeah.
So I shoot those in that hood and just tell stories from my childhood, from my adolescence. And I mean, for me, one shot, it would have somebody on a horseback, because you gonna sit on the porch and see somebody riding a full-blown horse up the street, down the street, doing tricks in front of you in the middle of the street, in the hood. And then we'll have some cars, some slabs. The cowboy on the back of the horse probably got a grill in their mouth. Got some fresh kicks on, just some country, southern country stuff. And then I wouldn't necessarily put no promethazine in there, no codeine in there, because I'm not promoting that. We've seen so many legends in Houston die from that. So that's what it would depict, like just being in Fifth Ward, slabs, grills, horses, and some fresh kicks. That's how I would depict it, man, because that's, when I think of where I've come from, I mean, rodeo, the country, the South, my part of the South in Houston. That's just what it is. So that's how my scene would look.
I want to touch on your For the Love Of series, because you're talking about your sneakers, and a lot of people that I talk to, they have a large collection, but I don't know if they have that connection to their collection.
Yeah,
you know
I got you. Yeah, that was a boy. Okay, all right.
And I'm just like,
that little rhyme in there. Okay,
nah, because I got a strong connection with my collection for real. Like, so when people like, oh, it's just shoes, or shout out to the people that give their pairs away.
Yeah,
but every single pair for me has a story.
Yes.
Represents some type of success or something.
A moment in time.
Yeah. You know, so it's for me, it's so much more than sneakers. And it's so much more than my collection. My collection is representation of me, you know, the loud colors, the subtle colors, the like repeated colorways, repeated silhouettes. That's all me. And like I feel like we start to stray away from that. Definitely now within sneakers, I feel like people are just coming up with these large collections. You know, people are getting seeded. You know, and a lot of people not buying those pairs no more. So that connection, you know, like you got your connection. Oh, this is my first pair that was seeded. You know what I'm saying? And then this was my special edition that was seeded.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like this was my last $200.
Yeah.
I got this pair, or
I got a story for that one. We going back. I got a story. I like it ain't that, but it's close. Oh man. Okay. So speaking on the connection, so with the For the Love of series, I'm pretty much highlighting the shoes that like got me deep in this game. Like when the Jordan 17 came out with the suitcase, like that right there, man, like when I first saw that shoe, I was in a different hood. My grandparents on my dad's side, they live in this community called Rosewood in Houston.
Yeah.
That's on the north side, like near Homestead, Lower Copy, and all that. And so we were at the park in their neighborhood, and it was a dude. I called him my cousin, but he was like my best friend in the neighborhood, older cousin. His name was Dougie. Dougie pulls up with the shoes. He used to get all the J's. I'm like, bro, you live in the hood. Where does money come from? But I probably know where it was coming from. You know, and so I think he was in high school when that shoe came out. Came up to the court, took him out the case. He hooped in them. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy. I've never seen that. And that's what made me start liking J's. And so fast forward, I got my first pair of J's. No, this wasn't my first pair of J's was in 02, 03. It was a patent leather Jordan 1 mid pack. They had the UNCs, the Chicagos, and that black and gold pair. I had the Chicago pair.
Yeah.
And so that was my first pair of J's that I can remember. And then I got the Black Tongue Fire Red 5s.
Yeah.
So that's in. I haven't shot that yet because I'm trying to do something different with that one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna eventually shoot that one. But the connection I have a connection to every pair of shoes in my collection. Whether it was I was going through this or going through that, or or when I bought them I had this thought, or when I bought them I saw this person, or when I bought them this. It was a fire truck going down the street this day, and I'm like, yo, I remember when I bought them, I don't know why, but it was a fire truck going blasting down the street. Like it's always a connection. And like it was another pair. Now I don't have this pair anymore because I think I was so pissed off at myself. I never forget the summer the Utah Jazz 6 rings dropped. I had a decision to make. The money I had for them, I could have bought this. I wish I would have bought this. It was a chocolate Gucci like all over monogram backpack. I found it recently last year online. I didn't buy it though. It was $200 at the outlet in San Marcos, Texas.
Yeah,
it's going for $1,000 online, $1,000 plus online now. Or I could have bought tickets to see Watch the Throne live.
Yeah,
had great seats. I bought those 6 rings Utah Jazz. So I kept them for a long time because I was like, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a story. I have a story and a connection to every pair of shoe in my collection, whether I was seeded it, whether I had to, it was a process of figuring out how to buy them, whether I had to, the way I had to pick them up, the way they got shipped to me. It's a story for each shoe.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the Raised by Women Jordan 3.
Yeah.
When I got that shoe, FedEx tried to steal my shoes. They marked delivered. I'm like, I'm at home. I ain't see this shoe. I walk outside, the shoe box not there, but they marked delivered. It's not a truck in the neighborhood. I said, oh, I need my shoe for a project. Hey, well, I was like, what that package is important. I need it for a project. I need to talk to somebody. Da 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 da. They brought me, so I ended up driving to the FedEx warehouse and waited till the driver came back. And they were closed. But I'm like, I'm not leaving till I get my package. They tried to steal my package. Got my box. It was all messed up, but my shoes in there. So, yeah, I have a connection to all the shoes in my collection, even the ones I don't wear. I got a connection to it.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't, knock on wood. I
hope. Hey, we got some real wood outside. You need to make sure, just in case, because you need to knock on that wood.
I haven't had no experience of like someone trying to steal, like the delivery man trying to steal
multiple times.
It's
never. Okay, I'm gonna knock on some trees outside too, but multiple times.
That's crazy, man. I can't really grasp the concept because it's like a lot of the delivery guys have been there for a while.
Yeah.
So either they been getting away with it, or they got to be getting away with it for them to try that, because it's just like
it's crazy.
I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament. Like,
it's such a bad feeling.
Oh man, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I can only
imagine.
Like, to almost have gotten it's a bad. It does not feel good.
I know. I did get a pair from Nike. I got exclusive access. It was Air Jordan 11 Low Legend Blue. I got exclusive access. I got the shoe, paid for it. I got the shoe, got the box and everything. I opened it up and it was a 9C. So the person that packed it put my shoe on, and then but they had another one at the bottom. So it looked like they packed my shoe.
But it was a
So it got through because it looked like they had packed my shoe.
Yeah, in reality, it was it.
Yeah, so they were scanned the whole time. The one that they scanned, the taller one at the bottom. They're scanning my shoe, so it looked like my shoe's going through. Ain't nobody saying nothing. And then of course I called Nike, and the only thing every single time is we'll gladly refund you.
Refund, yep.
I'm like, well, can y'all open up? Cause see, once I got the exclusive access, I was like, all right, well, cool. Well, can I try to get the raffle the draw when it
dropped? Yeah.
Nah, cause it already shows in the app purchase.
Yeah, cause you can't. Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, y'all can't even open it up for me, or like.
Yeah, it do that. Yeah.
I'm like, or send me some of the stock that y'all ain't, because it hadn't released yet. It hadn't released yet because I got exclusive access. And it was like, nah, we can give you a refund though. I'm just like, and I end up catching the L on it. I had to pay resale.
See what I'm saying, man?
I was like, man, that's crazy.
It's tricks and trades. So I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Like, I ain't trying to be rude. Laser ship out here. Oh man. Now, I have had a pair of shoes stolen from Laser Ship from out here. Laser Ship.
Lord, they notorious everywhere.
Man.
They notorious everywhere.
Man.
So, I'm picking them up. Drop them off at the Walgreens. Nah.
Laser Ship, something
I'm
else,
picking them
dog.
up. Yeah, nah. Has there ever been something that you shot or created and it made you change the way that you capture your content?
I'm gonna say the very first time I shot shoes with my DSLR, it was, I think, the first week of COVID, the first or second week of the pandemic, and at that point I had never shot shoes with my professional camera. I had just been shooting it with my phone, and I never forget. I got my shoebox. I put my camera on top of the shoebox. I synced it up with my Apple Watch. And no, I'm lying. I synced it up with my cell phone because I had Nikon Snap Bridge.
Yeah.
And that is when I started to not only photograph shoes, that's when I learned how to photograph people better. And that's what because the details.
Yeah.
You could take some very dope pictures with phones. Like, I see some people that take pictures with phones better than some people with cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the camera, the level of detail, the richness of the detail phones haven't caught up to that just yet. Like you can still get rich detail,
absolutely,
but the richness of the detail is just different on the camera. And so like when I saw that between the cameras, the phones I had been using in my camera, I was like, nah, I like this. And then when I started seeing people like putting effort into their brand campaigns and their shoe launch campaigns and the ads for that, I was like, yo, I want to do this. And so it was that was the moment. I said I posted them, I repost those pictures like every other year because it reminds me like, yo, this is when the moment when you were like, yeah, let's take this to a different place.
Yeah.
So that I would say that when I shot the Ferrari 14s at the height of the pandemic is when it changed for me.
Ferrari 14s, man, there's something behind them shoes and shooting them, man. I've heard so many stories about people shooting them and like taking pictures with them. I was lucky enough to get them the second go around.
The second time,
definitely didn't get them the first time. The first time it was over with. Wasn't happening. But the second time I was able to get them. I haven't had the opportunity to wear them yet. And I've been holding back because just of the material. That material, man. Suede in general, I just hate. I hate wearing suede material shoes. Like I hate it.
I see that. You know what? I'm hard on shoes. I love suede. Suede and pony hair. I love that. Like I really, and I'm like, how did you become? I'm like, it kind of makes sense being from where I'm from, but I love suede. I love pony hair. Like if it got suede or pony hair. I'm going to look at it because I love, or some type of animal print. I'm going to look at it because I just love those type of shoes. But yeah, it will, you wear it on the wrong day, they mess up.
Yeah, exactly. What would you say is your favorite thing to create? As far as like, I mean, you doing your podcast, you shooting your photos. What's your favorite thing to shoot?
I think right now, what I would say is my favorite is I'm working on documentaries. Like I'm building a documentary clientele. Like outside of shoes, just documentary period.
Yeah.
I love shooting documentaries, and I realized why it was always gonna come to this is because I love stories. I love especially stories of triumph, but I love stories, even the stories of people just being raw and vulnerable and authentic about their trials and their tribulations. Like I just love the stories of people, like the real stories, like not, but it's just like they really getting into the weeds of like, hey, this is my life and this is, and I love, but I said again, like the stories of triumph or the stories of the journeys of people, or like the stories of like business owners, the stories of just like anything almost. Like I just love the story. So I think that's my favorite thing right now. Like just the cinema of that and of documentaries. And then I'm always gonna love shooting photos, because photos is like to me they're like stills of a movie scene.
Yeah.
I mean, because you know, movies ain't nothing but a lot of photos just rapidly, you know. So like photos gonna always be like up there for me, because especially candid photos, because they just show so much. They just show so much. You could get so much data from one photo. So I think those would be the things right now. If I had to make a list, third would be moderating. Like it's been interesting to be moderating panels and on like being a guest on this show, like being guest on, like, cause people didn't care. A little while ago, people didn't really care to hear anything from me. So it's like, it's been dope recently to be able to speak more instead of like hosting, but to be able to like actually converse more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like going back to what we said about social media, that's one of those good things within social media, because it shows you your true potential. Because these people that are seeing you in a light that the everyday person that you're seeing may not, they like, all right, I know he's creative. I seen it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't see it with that fresh mind or fresh eyes. Like, oh, wait a minute. Like, That's more than.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
I
then
got
you
you.
have to. It kind of wakes you up, and you kind of like, you know what? I really do be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's one of those good things that when it comes to social media. Do you ever feel the pressures of creating for the algorithm rather than something that you're passionate about or art?
No,
No.
I don't care no more. I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to do stuff like I would post, and I'm like, damn, okay, it's been a minute. I only got one like. Let me delete it and do it or not. I don't care, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
I just because it's changing. It's just like living in this country. Like the system is always gonna be the system, and if you don't have the blueprint to the system, if you don't have the code for the system, then you know it is what it is. But you gotta learn how to operate within the confines of it. So, like for me, social media, I just try to do the best work that I can, even if I never post it.
Yeah,
I just try to do the best work that I can, put it out, see what the reaction is, keep it pushing.
Yeah,
because once you put it out there, it's gone. It's not in your control no more. Yeah. So.
What I like to do, because I was that same way. I mean, like this has got to be this way. This got to look this way. I got to get this certain amount of views, a certain amount of likes, and I just like what I came to. My conclusion is I'm just creating a book of like my growth from where I started from, and where I'm getting to, and where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, the first episode of this podcast looks nothing like this episode of the podcast. You know
or the
what
next
saying?
episode.
Yeah. So it's like you said, I post and go, and most of the time, the stuff that you put all like that, like, oh, this is gonna hit. This gonna go. Yep. And then when you like, man,
I'm just throw it up. What the fuck? Nah, this.
Look, it'd be like, this what sparks the conversation. I was just posting this because I ain't posted a clip in 2 weeks.
And I needed to get my feed aligned to, to prepare for the next thing.
Yeah,
right.
But the one thing that I planned out, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna send it to this person, I'm gonna have this person posted at this time, and then I'm gonna have this person follow up on this time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. Couple likes.
Yeah. Look, same people. All right, boy. All right.
Then you have somebody reach out to you. Oh, I seen your latest clip. Oh, you think it's that one? Yeah, that was cool.
Nah,
I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about that one where you. I'm like, oh,
okay.
That one was.
That was all right.
That was cool too. If that's what we're gonna run with, we can go with that one. So I was like, you know what? And then that. It can get so exhausting.
Oh, yeah, it can.
Consuming so much content.
Yeah.
Making so much content. And you're looking for that return.
I'm gonna be real, I get a little, I'm not gonna lie, I get a little sick sometimes, like from scrolling. Like I scroll and I just start feeling weird. I'm like, okay, it's time to put the phone down. Like I start feeling weird, bro. And it's because it's a rat race. And it's a rat race inside of another rat race inside of another. It's a lot going on, man.
And I'm gonna be real with you now. I'm gonna be real with you. Looking at the content and knowing the behind the scenes about that person, how that person really moves, or how that person really talks, or how that person really interacts with people. It's just like, that's the part that gets me. It's just like, you ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that would make me. It's just like.
Cause you could be whoever you want to be on social media. You could be whoever you want to be online. You really can't be that like online. And it's just it is when you get like you said, when you get to the bottom of it, and it's like people that you actually do know in life, in real life, and then you online, you like, wait a minute, dog. Like, but it don't be my place to call out nothing.
Yep.
Cause it just be like, hey, if that's how you choose to live your life, live your life.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what you just, It
is what it is.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
But that's why I always make it to my, I keep a word to myself. Like, if I can't uphold that in person,
I'm
not gonna, like, if I'm telling you, every single time I say something on social media, I respond to someone. If I would not say that to that person,
in person, yeah,
I'm not gonna say it.
Like you're not gonna see me loud on camera or because that's not me.
Yeah.
You gonna see me in person. Oh, dang, I thought you were gonna be more. Nah, what you got is what you. That's it.
Because I've seen people that in another element, like they're just loud and outgoing and here and there, and then you get them in a space and it's kind of like
quiet, timid, shy.
Yeah, it's just to relax.
Yeah,
it's like because I don't gotta put on no show.
Not put on no show. Yeah,
it's like man.
Yeah.
So what I really like to do, is like what I really like enjoying or what I really like to create is this, but. What I do on Twitter,
online,
on here, it's what gets everybody drawn in.
Yeah,
but like I said, that's a dangerous game.
If it can't be from how I move, if it can't be from what I create now, it just won't be.
Yeah,
that's just how I look at it.
Obviously, there's a lot of sneaker podcasts out there. There's a lot of podcasts.
There's a lot, period.
A lot of influencers, a lot of photographers out there. Do you feel that we collab enough as far as people within the space?
I think it's been an uptick of it recently. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I would say enough is. I just, for me, there are collabs that make sense, and then there are collabs that don't. So, like, if you see this collab, okay, we know, I will be able to say from the data I have, that was just a collaboration just to say you collaborated. Mm-hmm. So, I want to say that people are doing what they want to do as far as collaboration goes. Yeah. Like for me, I used to talk to a lot of people that's not from Houston on my podcast. Yeah. But then it got to a point, I want to say like 2 years ago, I made a decision. I was like, well, I've talked to plenty of people that's not from the city. Yeah. But I was on a mission, which I still am. I was on a mission to highlight people in Houston. Like, because Houston is such a beautiful place, but it a lot of people love to visit and talk about it and be influenced by it. But a lot of people don't know a lot of the people that I know and respect and champion from Houston. So and so I took my podcast, my platform to try to start doing that. Yeah. And then I went solo for a while. And I went solo for a while as far as like just me by myself because of what be going on online. I'm like, God, dog, this week I can invite this person on this week. And then maybe my next guest I want to have on, everything was good a week ago. Now everybody beefing. Now I'm like, well, damn, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. So I've been trying to navigate that, and I do want to start like opening it up back outside of Houston. But for a while it's just been either if they're from Houston, from Houston, or it's just me by myself. But it's just the collaboration part, it can get tricky. You just got to be observant. You got to have your discernment, and you only want to invite people on that you're aligned with. You want to collaborate with people that you're with entities that you're aligned with. So
absolutely,
I don't know if it's not I think what it is it's such a fierce competition. I don't want to bring you on, or somebody might not want to bring you on because let's say they have a larger following than you. Now they don't want you to leverage their following to help grow you. Yeah. Like we get into a space like that. And me, I don't care. Like you can have one follower, you can have 1 million followers. The people that I've had that may have less following me, and I don't have a huge following at all. It be more love from their episode and their community than the one I have, the 100,000. Yeah. And the 100,000 person, they just might do a little story post and that's it. The one with less, they doing a story post, they tagging, people tagging them. Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's real energy and love. So I just try to, look at the landscape of it and say, who would fit the conversations that I want to have? Absolutely. So, like, I don't know, like, could it be more? Yeah, but I feel like it's in a better place than it was when I started this a few years ago. It could be more. but I feel like it's in a much better place. And some of the podcasts that are out now, as far as that space is better, in a better space. Even though people complain, saying listen, you don't have to listen. Just peep it. Oh, another sneaker podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we doing an okay job with room for improvement.
Yeah, it definitely gotta make sense. You gotta be careful who you have those conversations with, you know, because like I said, you get those people in front of you and it's just
you'll be good.
I'm
and
like, oh, okay.
Next time you look up,
dang,
it's beef. What? Like,
yeah. You know, or you just kind of, with me, again, another thing that I had learned is not taking it so personal.
Yeah. Oh,
not
no.
Taking it so personal. Not taking someone not replying to you, not hitting you back, you know.
Yep. I ain't gonna keep hitting you up.
Oh yeah, no.
But I'm not taking it personal as far as hey, anything could have been happening. It's cool. Don't worry about it. You good, I'm good. No love. It's cool.
Yeah. But again, me in my personal life, I'm just not that person. I'm not chasing after you. I will do it on my own before I have to wait, you know, hand and feet for someone else. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am in real life. That's how I'm in social media. And I always say, like, I didn't grow up looking up to, you know, the people of Nike. You know, like, I looked up to myself and I wanted to be like my big brother, my big cousins. And
your community.
Yeah, my community. Yeah. So when I got online, these people that people
like I want.
Yeah, they're like, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm like, nah, bro, moving crazy. Like, I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I would say that to my big brother. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, hey, bro, you moving crazy. Or my homie, like, hey, bro, you moving crazy. Yeah. Not out of no disrespect, just a simple.
It's out of love. Like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like when you get within sneakers and you get around someone that's done something or someone that has a little pull of or clout, it's kind of like, shh, don't say that, you know, don't call them out, or, you know. And when I say call them out, it sounds like it's got a negative feedback to it, like, you know. And I'm more of just like, we're human. And we have to have some type of sense of how we move within this space. You can't go around saying crazy stuff to people.
I mean, clearly you can, though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
But like,
because the repercussions and the consequences online, 9 times out of 10 they aren't huge. It's not a huge consequence. It's not a huge repercussion. So you can keep going and going and going, because it's really not. Yeah, it really ain't going nowhere outside of that.
Most people just, you know, flip over, sign out, flip over, and go to sleep.
That's it. Yeah. They did all that, and so that's when I learned that, man. I just said, man, I try my best to stay out of it, man. I might have my thoughts, I might have my opinions. Yeah, I have my observations, but because the way that I grew up, like, I just try my best to separate, like, real life from social media life. Even though they intertwine, I try my best to separate it, because it's like you said earlier, like, when you out, the stuff that people be saying online, they not finna say that in like in this.
You in the setting.
Yeah, like, it's not gonna be there. It's not gonna. Some people will, and I respect those people. Yeah. But most people is not. So it's like, man, let me not even get entangled in this and just try to try to chill, man.
Yeah, you know, and I plan on being outside a lot more.
And you're gonna see something when you do. Why you gonna know what I'm telling, like, from experience. You're gonna notice. I'm gonna see. We'll revisit this at the end of the year, but you're gonna notice something. Yeah. When you are moving around more, you're gonna notice something. You're gonna be able to do a comparison between you moving around in the world, in the space, and then online, and you're gonna be able to notice something. But I'm gonna let you see for yourself.
I like it. So before we get out of here, one last question. So when it's all said and done, 10, 15 years from now, what do you want HigherLxng Loving HigherLxng to stand for? What do you want to represent?
Man, I just want it to be Damn, got a little emotional. Ain't nobody ever asked me that question. I want. There's a few things.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, one, been a part of the wealth creation in my life. Well, that's not one, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. The wealth creation in my life, in my family's life.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an archive of Houston.
Like it.
A part of my love letter
Mm-hmm.
to Houston, because I love Houston, and I know it might get to a point where like, God, I'm tired of hearing them talk about Houston. So a part of my love letter to Houston, I wanted to be an archive of all my work,
Mm-hmm.
of all my accomplishments, of all of the things that I did share, of my failures and of my things that didn't go well. I wanted to be just a vessel of love, a vessel of knowledge, a vessel of wisdom, a vessel of encouragement, a vessel of motivation. And yeah, that's really it. That's really what I would want it to be.
Yeah. I think I've never really had someone, ask me what you want out of life,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to really, I got that question, and I had to realize, like, what do I want?
What do you want?
What do I want out of what I'm doing now? And my biggest fear, man, is not being remembered.
Really?
That's my biggest fear.
Okay.
I hate the thought of
when it's your time, and then it's like, nothing. Oh, okay, boom.
10 years go by, 15 years go by, and your name. I can't remember where I heard it from, but it was something along the lines that voice begins to fade away.
Oh yeah.
Like the person that passed away.
Yeah.
You at the beginning you can hear
you can hear
voice.
It triumphantly. Yeah.
And then as years go by, it fades away to the point where
you don't even hear the. You don't even know
remember
the voice.
what that person sounds like. And just the thought of like being forgotten, there's nothing there. So when I create these things, when I create my podcast,
so you're creating like a time. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's something there. There's something there of me.
That's deep. Okay.
Yeah. So it's regardless. There's always gonna be. If no one ever remembers me, there's always my footprint is somewhere.
That's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I add that to mine too, like of having a footprint that future generations can go back to.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because like there's people that I went to school with, and you kind of comes to your mind again, like, oh man, I forgot. That person passed away.
Yeah.
I forgot, like, we used to do this together, and like this person is no longer here, and like there's no one carrying on that story, that legacy, that generation, because some people die young, don't have kids.
Yeah. Don't even see adulthood.
Their bloodline stops with them.
Yeah.
So like
So legacy, the legacy of that.
Yes, absolutely.
You want to build a legacy, and you want it to be impactful enough for people to even be like, oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, you remember? And yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
We got time for one more question. If you could document one person for a whole year, who would it be?
Man, I would have never said this a year ago or 2 years ago. I would document myself. And the reason I say that is because it's something you spoke to earlier about we don't notice the things that we accomplish. Man, I go through I go through hell in life, some seasons of life. And nobody would know it except for those that are near to me.
Yeah.
And I go through moments of excitement. People don't really get to see me with that overjoy, right? And so for me, it would be myself. Even if it never released, it would be for myself, maybe just for me to be able to see myself like, yo, Joe, like you really did this. You really accomplished this. You really were able to do this. Like, do you realize where you went from 6 months or 12 months or whatever? Like, do you realize how much you changed in this 1 month of this year? Now you see the results in this film. Take that and bottle it up and do that for the rest of your life, and you get exponentially wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
So for me, like it would be myself, and I say that because I don't like taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being on camera.
Yeah.
I don't like recording myself. Even though I do all of these things, I get nervous speaking in front of a large crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
Documenting me in those moments, I would want to do that just to see, like, be able to see myself how other people see me.
Yeah.
That really would be, and I know that answer shock you because you like, oh.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah.
So yeah, like that's for me. That's who it would be, man.
Man, I know, and I like the answer. That's a different answer. And my challenge to you, man, go ahead and start that documentary.
Man,
go ahead.
All right, see, that's why I don't like coming out here, man, because you always try to challenge people.
Look, go ahead and start that documentary, because the thing about it is, you have no idea where you're gonna be in 5 years, man.
You're right.
You're gonna be looking. You can look at today and be like, man, I remember I said, yeah, and then you on your third movie.
Then I'm gonna have to pay you for the clip so I can put it in. How much you want for it, man? I did. Come on, yeah.
Man, me personally, straight from me, man. There's so many people that I've lost in life.
Okay.
That I have no proof of.
No, because
you know why?
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't like taking pictures. Don't put me on that phone. Don't do me. You know that. Man, I don't know if that's a Southern thing. No, that or what.
I'm with my grandfather. I barely have it. I don't have anything of voice from my grandfather.
I have one picture.
Yes, man.
One picture, and it's an oil painting.
Yeah,
it's an oil painting of the original picture.
Yeah.
So like, as I got older and I started having my own experience in my family and stuff, I was like,
I gotta document.
Yeah, I gotta document this stuff. Yeah, man. Because I look back and I'm like, you got a picture of this?
It was after he passed away. I was like, yo, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
The best picture I have of my grandfather is one I just randomly took one day. I went over there after work. I said, hey, man, I'm gonna take a picture of y'all. I was just practicing. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, and it'd be those pictures, because I got a picture of my uncle and my cousin, and they both passed away, and that's the last. Last picture.
Or what you?
That's that last picture, and you know, gratefully and fortunately enough, they were smiling on that picture. You know
and that was what my papa. He was smiling. I'm like, thank you, God.
So that documentation, man, that that's a huge thing. So definitely document those ups.
And those downs,
yeah, man, because those are who you are. That's what's gonna continue you creating. That's gonna create the person that creates. You know, that's who you are.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you became who you are, because of those ups and downs.
That's true.
But as we close it out, man, do you have any closing remarks?
Nah, man. I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I do. I want to say appreciate you having me on, and I want to say, and we could talk more about it off air. I see what you're doing out here in the space, man. And I appreciate you doing it, because it is a lot of podcasts out here. It is a lot of content, but I can see the uniqueness in what you're doing and what you're trying to build compared to even compared to my own show. Like, I can see it.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to just tell you as long as you keep doing it, it's gonna continue to evolve, and it's gonna become more than what you even think you thought it would be.
Yeah.
But you just gotta keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
But I appreciate what you're trying to do, man.
Yeah.
And you're not trying, what you are doing. And so, man, just keep going, dog, and keep, as long as you keep evolving yourself, this will keep evolving. So just keep doing it, dog. Like, I see, and I appreciate you having me on as many times as you have, man, because it was a point where I'm like, damn, nobody like me or something. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. Whenever, that means whenever it is time, it'll be the time. So
I like that, man. And I like to think that I can.
Boy, I'm sorry, y'all. My nose leaking. It's something in this. Oh, man. Oh, no.
Ain't nothing in there, man.
Oh, man.
Ain't nothing there to ever good positivity.
Well, shoot.
No, but I like to think that that I see something in people that they may not be aware of, and I try to.
And you draw you amplify it, but you also try to draw it out of them.
Yeah, man. Like I've seen your solo episodes, man, and I know that you're speaking from a place that's deeper than the camera. That's deeper than the script. You know, there's a lot of people that get in front of there and they got a script and they got this and they got that, and it feels. It's like good. It's good, great, yeah. But it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna give you your love. I'm gonna show you your love. But then I also like to get that grit, that real life, that reality, because I was reality before social media. I had been collecting sneakers 10 plus years before I ever got it. Took before a picture, I even put hit record, reached out to anybody for a podcast.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Exactly. So when I got in this space, I was just looking for real. Yeah. I need real reality. Somebody with some grit, some respect, some ups and downs, some heartache. Yeah. And then I need somebody, you know, is excited and that really wants to grow. So when I see those people, I try to amplify them. I try to bring them on here and, you know, challenge them, create some good conversations, create some type of relationship. And, you know, you help me, I help you out. You know, we have these conversations. Because there's a lot of things that, you know, that go on behind the scenes that people don't see. Yeah, you know, I reach out to people, you know, I say stuff, you know, and it'll never.
It's not going to come out. You know, and I suppose,
it don't have to. I just need for that person to know this is reality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is reality. Right. You know, like it wasn't just come on the pod, you know. And if it's that, it's that. It's cool. That, I'm not, you know, you don't have to be cool.
Build a relationship.
No. You know, we had our conversation and you're part of my story now and I appreciate that.
Appreciate that. You know that's a good one.
And, you know, I love that. But that's where we're going to end it, guys. As I always say, love, peace, and sneakers.
Retro 7s, retro 3s, metallic silver, retro 11s, sitting on freeze. They got so brothers.